What's up, you guys? All right, I missed y'all. Like, Chris honestly missed y'all, right? I've been wanting to put up a video, but I've been really busy. But I do have something to talk to you guys about. It is about Toy Story 4, so it should be pretty interesting. It should be a little different. I will get straight into the video. I'm not going to hold you long, but I pray that, you know, that this video or this message, you catch on to it. I couldn't talk about it when I wanted to post the video because I didn't know whether or not you guys had watched the movie or not, or if you guys would be able to like follow along with me, because it is about Forky. I think that's his name. Yeah, Forky. That's my dude. Boy finally found his purpose, all right? And so that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about purpose and not settling for less. And yeah, we're going to get straight into the video. Okay, so Sporky. The dude is a spork, but my dude Forky. Okay, Forky. Let's rewind. Okay, so we all know Bonnie. Bonnie's the girl, you know, that ended up getting all of Andy's toys. Fast forward, blah blah blah, and she ends up going to school. She can't bring toys to school because you know that you know kids like to steal things or accidentally end up in somebody else's backpack, or you just lose it, or whatever case may be, right there. And Woody's like, man, like, what you mean? I need to go with my homegirl. Like, I need to make her happy. I need to make sure that everything's okay, because she really does not want to go to orientation for, I think it was kindergarten. And so he hops in the backpack and they go off to kindergarten. And during that time, Bonnie is over there like crying, just kind of being like lonely, doesn't have any friends. They're doing arts and crafts. There's stuff around the table and she's sitting by herself, and she doesn't really like touch anything at the moment. And so another kid comes by, does what a normal kid does, goes ahead and just takes everything that's on the table, takes whatever he wants and throws some things away. Woody's looking like, okay, I don't like this. So he goes and he hops out the backpack, you know, this Woody over here with this hat, like you know, flying to the trash can, hops in the trash can and pulls out some materials, puts it on the table when Bonnie's not looking, and Bonnie's like, okay, I guess I can build something. So she ends up building something with some like googly eyes with it's a spork, so it's like the spoon and the spoon and the fork put together is a spork, and with the little sticks as the feet, and the little wire that you can bend, and it has like different colors and that type of stuff, and you know, makes the hands. Nothing too fancy, but like something a kid would make in arts and crafts. Woody's satisfied. Okay, she's happy. She made a friend, like legit made a friend in class, and she's playing with him. Everything is good. Puts her name, Bonnie, at the bottom of Forky's foot, and that's that, right? All right, by the time Woody and my boy Forky gets home, Woody is out here freaking out because midway through, Forky comes alive. My boy comes alive. If you've seen the movie, I don't even need to like go over everything, but my boy comes alive and is like looking, because his eyes is like, you know, it's the little googly eyes, so the eyes can be anywhere. Woody's just like, bro, like, get me out of this backpack. Bonnie is super excited about this dude Forky that she created in class, and so Woody is basically gonna have to become Forky's chaperone, because Forky keeps throwing himself in the trash can over and over and over again, right? Keeps throwing himself in the trash can, and Woody's like, bro, what are you doing? Stop going in the trash can. Like, Bonnie keeps keeping her head on a swivel, looking for Forky, making sure that Forky is right by her side. And if you end up like missing, bruh, like, it's gonna be all bad. She's gonna be sad again, and I can't let that happen. I cannot let that happen. That is my girl Bonnie. They go on vacation. They're in an RV, and still Forky's still having a difficult time, you know, wanting to hang out with the crew. He's not realizing that he's a toy now. He's like, bro, I'm trash. Every single time he goes to the trash, he's like, trash. Like, just keeps going inside the trash can. And like, Woody's just like, bro, like, you're difficult to deal with. You're very difficult to deal with right now. They're in an RV. Woody loses sight of Forky, and this dude is, my boy is outside the window. He's like hanging out the window, about to jump out. My dude jumps out the window.
I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash. Freedom!
Woody's like, oh my gosh, like, Bonnie is gonna like freak out. We are in the middle of nowhere in an RV. All she cares about is Forky. Forget Buzz, forget Woody, forget Slinky, forget everybody. You feel me? Like, everybody that's day ones. Forget everybody that's been to day one. She got a new toy right now. Woody, being the nigga that he is, excuse my language, hops out the window too. Is like, okay, I catch up with you guys at the destination, and like he's a human, like it's not gonna take him days to get there, but that's besides the point. Hops out the window, goes and finds Forky, and they're walking back to the destination or whatever. And what he's like, I'm not understanding why your purpose is to be with Bonnie. Bonnie created you. The moment that Bonnie wrote her name at the bottom of your foot, you became useful for her. You're a toy. Like, I don't understand why it's not clicking. And he's like, it's comfortable in the trash. I was made from trash. Remember, because the little boy threw everything in the trash. Woody went to go pick everything out of the trash, put it back on the table. And so she created Forky basically out of trash. He feels like he is trash because he was made from the trash. It's comfortable in there. He's like, that's my comfort zone. It's cozy. It's warm. I belong in the trash. But he's like, Woody's like, bro, you have a bigger purpose. Like, you got to get back to Bonnie. You have something has to click. And he's like, you basically make Bonnie feel warm, just as you feel like when you're in the trash can, like you're in a comfort zone and you're useful. You feel like you're useful there. You're useful to Bonnie. You make Bonnie warm. You make Bonnie comfortable. That's like your security blanket. That's her security blanket. Like, now things are starting to click for Forky. Forky's like, oh, so basically how I feel in the trash, that's how she feels with me. Woody, you're so smart, Woody. You're very smart, Woody. He was like, okay, like, cool, now we on the same page. He's like, oh my gosh, we gotta get back. Now Forky's on board. Forky's like, oh my gosh, Woody, we gotta get back. Like, he's walking like this, because, he got sticks for legs. This dude's like, Woody, we gotta get back now. Now this nigga is on board. Everybody's happy. Okay, he understands his purpose, right? And at that time in the movie, I'm typing away, because I'm like, Lord, like, oh my gosh, you seriously just gave me like a little something to say. And I'm like, okay, I want to be able to remember everything, and I don't want to, forget anything to say to you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this real quick. And one thing I forgot to add, Forky kept saying, bro, he was like, I'm only used for soup and to pick up things because I am a spork. Like, I could be used as a spoon and a fork. So he thinks he's supposed to be in garbage, or he thinks he's supposed to be used to be eaten with. But no. That's not what's going on right now. All right. So what God dropped down in my spirit, like I said, I'm just gonna hurry up and read this to you real quick. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it. All right. So what I got from this is that we are garbage or trash, and we sometimes feel less than, so we do things that don't put us in a good position for a greater purpose. We hold on to bad habits, cutting ourselves short, going back to old ways, just like when Forky wanted to, go back to the trash can because that's how he felt, right? But God has his name written all over us and has called us for a greater purpose, just like when Bonnie wrote her name on Forky's foot, that now became useful for Bonnie, right? Now he is property of Bonnie's. So God made us from trash, from dust, and created us for a greater purpose. Stop going back to your old ways just because that's what you're used to or what is comfortable for you. Step into what God has called for you. Be used by him. God will always come and find us even at our lowest. He will make us feel worth being used. All right, so the moment that Forky started realizing that he could be used for a greater purpose rather than just a spork, but actually be used as a toy and could be used in whatever way Bonnie wanted to use him as, right? He realized that is a greater purpose, right? It's like things started to click for him. We have to feel that way too. We have to get back to God, and once we feel like we found our purpose, or we're starting to find our purpose, then that's when we go back to God. And that's when we're like, okay, we got to hurry up and go back to God. Just like Forky's like, oh my gosh, we got to go back to Bonnie, right? I have things I need to do, right? I can't leave her by herself. All right, this is God that we're talking about, but that's the mindset that we have to think about it in, right? So God is trying to tell us that we have a greater purpose. He built us not just to be here partying, not just for us to be here without a purpose. We're not just here just to be, just here, right? We're not here just to be here. That's not the purpose, right? We have a greater purpose for why we are here, and he's trying to get us to realize that. With this movie, right, I felt like I could touch bases on that, and help us kind of understand where God wants us to fully go and where he wants us to lead us into, and where our generation is at right now. We are not where God wants us to be. With that, we have to like realize that, you know, we're not just meant to be hopping from bed to bed with, you know, every female that we see and every nigga that we see. We're not meant to just be out partying every single day, and we're not meant to, you know, be up here getting high and drunk every single and just wasted. You grew up in a household to where you felt like you were meant for trash, so you stayed in a trash household, or you stayed in that environment, right? We were built in some of us were built in a trash environment. We can admit to that, right? People who were born into an alcoholic family, parents were never around drug dealers or people like pop pills, or you saw people OD. You grew up around the gang affiliation. You grew up around prostitutes, you know, just selling your body, whatever the case may be. Whatever your situation is, right? Everybody's situation is different, but whatever your situation is, you feel me? Same thing with Forky. Forky was built out of trash, but once God has his name written all over you, you are created for so much more. And that's what we have to realize. We can't just walk around here like we don't have God's name written all over us. Like God did not wake us up this morning. Like God did not breathe his breath inside of our lungs. We cannot continue to walk on this earth like we don't have a purpose, right? That we have a purpose that we need to fulfill. And that's all I really want us to like try to like get towards, right? Because once your purpose is fulfilled or starting to be fulfilled, and you have a purpose, you got a purpose, then we all start to come together, and then we truly see what we are here for. But we're here to help each other. But so many people walking around with our purpose is not being fulfilled, that means other people are missing out as well. So other people's lives are not being touched. Other people cannot grow because you're not growing. All right, you know what I mean? And Woody's the dude. Things started clicking as I'm talking, right? Woody is my dude, because if you think about it, Woody never left. Woody stopped being played with a long time ago. Bonnie stopped using Woody, and Woody's just like, okay, I'm not being played with, but I'm seeing that she is lonely at school. I still gotta make sure that my purpose is being fulfilled. His purpose, you know, is not to be played with anymore. It hurts. But now his purpose is to make sure that Forky understands what his purpose is, right? And so the people that are around you that are pushing you for greatness, that are pushing you for success, and they're pushing you closer to God, and pushing you for, you know, better things in life. Those are the people that you want to keep around. Because those are the people that are going to get you back to God. Those are the people that are going to keep you connected with God. Those are the people that are going to help you build a stronger foundation with God. And stronger foundation as a friendship, relationship, or with your spouse, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Those are people that you want to keep around. You want to keep around a Woody. But I really wanted to get this off my chest because I wanted to talk about it a long time ago. But I couldn't release it because you guys would have been probably lost. But you know, we're all Forky. We've all probably been Forky once in a while, you know, if we're not Forky right now, right? My dude finally found his purpose, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Forky. I'm super proud of Forky. If you haven't seen the movie, go see Toy Story 4. Wait till it comes out. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up on Netflix just like the rest of them. But yeah, go check out the movie. Drop down in the comments if you can agree, disagree, if you know what I'm talking about. Just talk to me. You feel me? And we're gonna keep pushing from here, all right? So just remember to, you know, continue to seek God. Don't just watch the video and just go on about your day, but actually let it resonate in your spirit. Get all up in there, you feel me? And like actually pray about it and be like, God, you know, am I acting as if I am trash? Right? Because I'm not, right? Help me find a better purpose. Help me find what I'm supposed to be here for. Help me find what I'm supposed to help other people for. You feel me? And if you're doing it, continue to do it, right? If you're already living in your purpose, I'm happy for you. Now help somebody else find that purpose. I love every single one of you guys. I pray you have a beautiful and blessed day. I pray that you were blessed by the message, and I will talk to y'all later, all right? Bye.